Now, for the second time in just months, the much-anticipated National Olympic Committee of Kenya polls have been halted, this time via a High Court order. A temporary injunction has once again put the elections on ice. The first postponement came in April amid a bitter dispute over voting rights. With a fresh court challenge, Kenya's Olympic leadership remains in limbo, as our Gladys Midecha now reports.
All was set for the highly anticipated Electoral Congress that would herald a new chapter in the administration of the National Olympic Committee after the previous polls were postponed. But a ruling by High Court Judge Reuben Nyakundi issued a temporary injunction halting Thursday's elections following a petition by Secretary General aspirant Andrew Mudibo from the Kenya Table Tennis Association and 3 others. Just hours to the delayed elections, Sports Dispute Tribunal had locked out Mudibo from contesting for the post as his parent federation, the Kenya Table Tennis Association, was not a legally registered association and could not nominate him for the post. Mudibo, who held a parallel conference while NOC President Paul Tergat was addressing the Congress, sharply criticized the SDT for the ruling.
The New Dawn Coalition expresses grave concern at a series of decisions rendered by the Sports Dispute Tribunal (SDT) between 10th and 18th June 2025, presided over solely by Honorable Alan Mola. The implied decisions exposes a dangerous and unprecedented pattern of legal bias, procedural manipulation, and undue suppression.
The NOC elections have been marred by litigations with several cases at the SDT and the High Court delaying the process. The bone of contention revolved around the failure of some federations to determine who between the chairman and the Secretary General would cast the vote. The eligibility of some federations was also a concern. The legal battles have dented NOC's image, which had reinvented itself after the 2016 Rio Olympics scandal. Shadrach Maluki, who is vying to be the president, insinuated that there is an agenda to curtail their plans to take the reins at NOC.
We will try come the next elections. We know that there are portals, there are roadblocks that are being put in place just to ensure that we don't have a fair, credible election.
Secretary General Francis Mutuku, who is vying for NOC's top seat, dispelled those claims.
I don't think we've lost it yet because, one, we have a functional executive. Everything else in the National Olympic Committee is going on apart from the election. The Executive Committee has shown its willingness to have the elections.
For now, a hearing on Thursday's ruling will be held on Monday, 23rd June. This empty room is where the National Olympic Committee elections were set to take place. But with yet another postponement, questions now arise on the fate of the National Olympic Committee. Gladys Midecha, NTV Sports, Nairobi.